pistol with 2 P250s, 2 smokes, a couple of flashbangs to boot as well, and 3 players towards the A bomb site. A split looking very likely, as we see Rain and Twist negates the underpass position. They'll be looking to come in from the connector, and no real aggression from the CTs there, Anders. JKS and Spawn, a double little stack towards the jungle area.
Well, look at how quickly they throw the smokes. They're already initiating the first part of the pincer movement, maybe drawing away attention from the middle. So we'll see how this connector play is going to be working out. They're already trying to jump past, but niko stops them in their tracks. The headshots, they're gorgeous, aren't they? 2 to shut down the entire part of that push. And now it's a 3 versus 4. The bomb being attempted. Carrigan is just crossing his fingers and hoping, and maybe with the help of Brokey, getting the bomb down there.
Oh, wow. Okay, Rops will find a beautiful shot there towards the connector. Gets himself a double as well, and it's niko who's managed to find 3 kills in total so far. We'll have to do an ace clutch to close this one out, Anders.
Well, if anyone could, it just might be niko. See if he can find the first kill. I don't think there's a kit anywhere, so it's going to have to be quick. He gets another one. With a kit, he's already won the round. It's already done, but 10 seconds is a long time, and he thinks he's going to get peeked. He realizes now where they're coming from, looking for one more headshot. He really wants it, but I think, unfortunately, he is out of time, and Rops will best him on the other side with a quad kill of his own.
niko just can't do enough for G2 right now. It opens up with a 5-on-3. He fires 2 bullets with the USP, Anders, and gets 2 headshots. Let's have a look at those right now. 1. 2. Clean as you like. You can't ask for much more. And then at that point, he gets 3 kills, make it 4 in total. Going from the AWP towards underpass. niko with the one-way patrolling middle for him. You drowned here, sets the tone for the rest of the half.
It does. The first buy round, they must pull this in their favor, but Rain out in front, going to be taking down niko. Modesty with a return. He's still in the middle inside of the smoke. Do they realize? I don't think they do. Maybe they would have tried to test it a bit more. They almost catch him. It's a bullet. No. It just recoils right into Monacy's face. The crosser was so far away.
The crosser was nowhere near him. So, yeah, a fortunate kill. Good awareness, though. And connects the dots. 4 versus 2. We're not done here just yet, but maybe we are now. JKS in position. Could make a dent in this one and require a 4 versus 1 clutch. Looks like he's going to at least explore his options here. He's up in position and a chance. They've given him something to work with here.
So much time, and they're gonna double up on him. It's a pretty cool attempt. I like it, but he was gonna have to keep that fight going for a real long time, and eventually would have been flanked as well. So probably very tricky to win. 4-0 in favor of FaZe.
Well, we're 4 rounds in, and FaZe Clan already have more T rounds than their total against Team Liquid.
Oh yeah,
and that was a 16-14 game. And they're going to get a lot more than 3 here, I can tell you that much.
They're kind of everywhere.
I think he gets going here. I take it back. I didn't finish the sentence. It doesn't count. And we'll see the opening kill for FaZe Clan. Carrigan will chime in as well. But the second, that's Monacy removed from the equation. 5-on-3 ensues as we see FaZe going through the motions here at half. But this is a great round to bring it out just when they're adjusting, just when they're changing things up. And it's quick commitment as well.
Yeah, JKS, he's seen the danger. It's a really amazing grenade that he threw back there, but it's not going to help him. He still goes down to Robson. There's smoke and flashes everywhere. Hooksy was standing on Carrigan. He realized and gets the shot of Robs. He can't be stopped. 3 kills on him as he takes down Hooksy and niko in quick succession. Flashed into the next one. It's a quad kill on Mr. Cool, and it's just Hunter left. He's picked up the AWP. He actually does tag him. He's going for the ace right now. That's what he's looking for.
Rock'em, sock'em, counter-strike. The perfect execution. Brokey looking to close things out, but they can still lose this one. It doesn't matter, though. The P250 will find that final kill. What an amazing sequence once again from Rops, one of the world's best in peak form right now, showing us how good he can be. An A execution, nothing too special about that, but the individual play of Rops was magnificent. This was a lovely little maneuver from Hooksy. He did well to get a double frag there, but unfortunately, just riled up.
Once again, a bit of a smoke to maybe slow them down.
Yeah, they don't have to run through this smoke. It's not a requirement, but Carrigan will lead the charge. Happy to do so. The first kill with the 5-7. That's why you probably don't want to go for those smokes. And now a difficult recovery as Monacy finding shots of the Desert Eagle. 2 kills found already, but speaking of 2, it's an even situation for now. niko pulls one back. Oh, he just can't catch a break right now. Hitting lovely shots. Might not be enough still. Hooksy 1 versus 1 against Brokey. 50 seconds on the clock. Aware of the potential possibility of a flank here. He's going towards T-spawn to check it out.
I'd love for Brokey to reload this weapon. Just...
Yeah, with 5 bullets. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, thank you, Brokey. It's appreciated.
So we've got a full round reset here. xantares operating with 0 information at this stage. Bear in mind, that's a scout he's got, not an AWP. And he might be able to hit those footsteps. Yeah, he definitely will. He could actually hit this with 1 shot. He's 66 HP. He just has to connect. Oh, xantares.
He's messed it up once. Flashed out. Now the pressure is on. And
there we go. We'll take it. Good lord. Yeah, sigh of relief there, xantares. You got to hit those ones, I'm afraid. Very close, a little bit scary, but makes up for it. No harm, no foul whatsoever as they find their first round on the board. Should have won it earlier after this 5-on-3 opener from JKS there. Little bit scary at the end, but Brokey couldn't find footing. If xantares gave that round up.
It's really
it felt like that might have done it.
The first missed shot there, just curling your toes watching
Yeah, like just thinking, oh, at least we've got this one in the bag. This one's locked in.
Oh, what a counter flash. They had them locked in the corner, and now instead it's gone the other way. Twist with the double. The flashbang timing against those. There's 3 CTs in the middle. They had 2 people that were wedged up against the wall, and you probably can't escape there. If you're the T side, you're going to die in that corner. Except for the flashbang.
It was looking so good for G2, though. They had 3 players ready to push. Their flashbang was epic, but as you mentioned, the counter flash was spot on. It couldn't have been more devastating if they tried. niko was about to get a big spray down, and all of a sudden, 4 kills come in the feed for FaZe. Round over. Bit of a harsh reset as well. In terms of loss bonus, and as they get $2,900 into the next round, they were fully invested after going down to 1 versus 1 before. And here's JKS. All he can do is save the M4. The replay of that round is going to be crazy to watch.
Yeah, I'd really love to know exactly how that was thrown. It was so bad. I think no one even turned around. And obviously the fact that someone's coming up from underpass, so they're getting sandwiched in while they're flashed.
Too many targets to look at.
7 to 1.
Like 7 players all fighting.
Yeah. What a nightmare for G2.
Yeah, can't catch a break. Everything they're trying is the perfect response, and yeah, this is the angle to look at it from. So not only are they jumping into flames at the start, there's the flashbang.
Yeah.
It absolutely wrecked everyone, courtesy of Karrigan. They kept flying in as well. Rops if it's towards B. After the tactical timeout, they're just going with these set pieces. Like Karrigan's got them in the pocket right now, and he's committing. Here we go.
Yeah, not slowing it down. Wants to see if he could get the uppercut towards the B bomb site. Hunter is here, and it's a really nice little transfer there. xantares going to be there on the crossfire. The bomb is down on the floor of the bomb site, so this should be an absolute lock-in round. Hunter doing excellent work on the defense. Brokey and Robs left 2 versus 4, and there should be no world in which they win this one. But somehow, they get the bomb plant. Even that is a little bit of a miracle, and it's planted in the middle of it. Robs showing up, and he will get shut down. All right, I was worried too, but it's all good,
I was going to say Robs in a 4 versus 1 with the bomb down. You never know. I wasn't planted for him, unfortunately, but there it is. FaZe, like I said, they've got all the momentum in their favor right now. Karrigan's enjoying himself. There's not really an incorrect call at this stage when you're running away with it in this sort of fashion. They've had so many good A executions. Trying their luck towards B this time. It's actually a pretty solid hold from xantares and co. Only 1 player going down. Great cross.
Hallway and should be fine. Look at JKS. Pushing forward, should get a free kill. They already got one in the middle from niko, and this is the solid round that you need. 4 kills that go the way of G2.
Yeah.
You can just Brokey.
This is much more like it. Good active play from JKS as well. As soon as that first kill comes through, he commits, finds the bomb, shuts it all down. And they actually keep 5 players alive as well. And you can see he's having that extra man towards A. xantares with the AWP towards the B area, smoking it off, guaranteeing they're not going to be pressured on that side of the map. Gives them a bit more freedom. And that's a very compelling round. We need a lot more where that came from. Of course, that's only going to be the 3rd here. It's Brokey with the AWP, 30 seconds. Just trying to get the absolute maximum out of this save if possible. Just looking to see if anyone will push him. But considering the current situation at G2, they'll probably just try and keep everyone up. They've got the Royal Flush setup going forward. Double AWPs and 3 AK-47s. That's a great way to start your campaign to recover this series.
Yeah, it doesn't get any stronger than that, really. My God, it's a long ways back, though. FaZe, they've really done more than they needed to. Default grenades being thrown up by Rain, just to put some pressure on and limit the potential for anyone being in connector. niko Smooth jump back. Was a minute there where he could have got shot, but smoke also separating two of the AWPs here in the middle. Ooh, it's going to almost fade. Brokey's a little bit quicker this time around. I like the idea of throwing down the smoke from Honesty, but it doesn't make a difference. And Brokey, he's reading it. He sees it coming. Flashed out of position, though, but niko wanted to take the challenge on the other side. Yeah, making sure he called for the flashbang from his teammate as well. At least had a decent chance of finding it. A good grenade thrown by niko. Takes karrigan down to 67 now. And it's Rain operating up towards shore. Hunter's in trouble here. He's been surrounded by multiple members of FaZe Clan. niko with a shot through the smoke will get the in-game leader of FaZe, but that is a massive frag. That's the B-bomb site wide open, but he's got the AWP. There is a chance. It doesn't have to end here. I think they're not even moving out of the A-bomb side. I think they're saying, niko, if you get 1 or 2 kills right now, then we can go for the retake. But it feels like they never even got close to you. Could see them already running away. Yeah. So they wanted someone to peek. I can understand it. You've got a double AWP. You don't want to throw it away, but it's going to give FaZe a 9th round. Frustrating. Yeah. It would take a massive mistake, of course, from FaZe for niko to be given an opportunity. He can't launch through the window and go for a simple-esque play. It's not going to happen. And I don't know how much you'd want to play Hunter, but it really is unfortunate when you're the only defender in the bomb site and he's caught backtracking into a better position. What can he do? You can hear them coming apartments. You know they're offshore. Yeah. And he found 1 kill. You know, like, what can you really do? You're holding, trying to play for information, hoping to boost the A-bomb side with just you playing there alone. And, yeah, karrigan's got them right in his pocket right now. It's an opening pick, right? It's a 5-on-4 to kick things off. niko pulls on back, but then you know that's the connector player. He's got an AWP. If we go towards B, he'll hold towards window, and then no one had peeked towards, so they gave him nothing to work with. That's the only way he would have wanted if someone overstepped the mark. If someone... A little bit of aggression here, looking for that opening pick on both sides of the map. It's Hooksy towards the Palace. Monacy strikes in middle, and they've got the 5-on-3 once again, courtesy of the double sniper setup. That's how it's supposed to work. That's why you invest into it, because you do sometimes get these great openings, and it puts you well ahead of your opponents. 5 versus 3. G2, even in spite of them looking a bit cold today, they should have the protocols to just win a round like this one. And now the JKS got the headshot. Again, rely on the basics. Trade your way through the round if you really have to, but you should never be giving this one up. Twist and Rain are on the T side, and they're going to get a bit close to the A-bomb site, looking to see if they could find JKS jumping back there for information. He's going to spot them out, the power of that jump. And everyone's being pulled for, so G2 practically already securing a 4th round here. I think you might be onto something there, Anders, as Twists and Rain don't have much to do here in the 5-on-2. Both operating towards A, and the first incision has been made at least. It's going to be JKS to be removed, so if they can make the round expensive, that will have some ramifications going forward. Hell, they might even have a chance to win it at this point. They've been given a lot of space, applying pressure. They know they need picks here. Can't plant until they thin out the herd a little bit here. Hooksy should confirm things, but Rain is being a real nuisance. Finally silenced there by Hunter. It will be the 4 for G2, and the money should be in a pretty precarious spot. FaZe do have enough to bring out maybe 3 AK-47s, but probably not worth it. G2 might have a chance to find some respite here. As we'll see Hooksy. This is the opening pick, the double AWP setup. How do you have these versatile openers and probing both sides of the map here, top and middle, and the Palace area, owning themselves. You know that's a bad spot to be in. And FaZe Clan going back to Old Faithful here, I would say, Anders. The A execution with all 5 members. Swiss will join the boys momentarily. And we're going to see the basic smoke. This might just be a contact play here. They're quite close to the ramp already. They've been detected. Flashbang will have to go over, and the commitment comes in. Yeah, immediately putting out the Molotov. There is JKS, and niko with the early kill in the round, hoping and holding on to try and get that 6th round on the board. niko with the double, and JKS doing amazing work down there. He didn't get Molotov out. Brokey fighting back a little bit, but it feels like the G2 defense is held up very nicely at the moment. 4 versus 2. A resurgence of sorts here for G2, considering they were 8-1 down. They have fought tooth and nail to find some convincing rounds, string a few together. It's still not the best looking G2 we've seen, but this is much better, giving them a fighting chance going into that second half. There's surely nothing going to be done here for Twist and Brokey, just going through the motions here, the formalities, as they are completely locked out of the A-bomb side. Flashed off in the smoke. Twist would do very well to find anything from this position. Yeah, he's trying. He does make his way down the ladder, but it took almost all of his health away. And Monacy's holding that line up, so Brokey, he's sandwiched in. He's got 30 seconds We've seen some crazy clutches from him in the past, but with low health and the way that he's boxed in right now, there's no room for error. Every single shot that he fires right now has to connect, and clock's running down very low. 15 seconds. He's thinking about it, going for the pin and win this pistol round. And so far, so good. They're on the site. And actually, the B bomb site is where the bomb is at. So this is all just a bit of a fake. And with Twist getting the first kill, that might be a real problem.
It really is. They haven't spotted the C4 yet, but they have gained access in towards the B bomb site. Bomb will be planted here.
Oh,
so
no.
even with the man disadvantage,
They're going to waste all their time, Henry. They think it's A. They think it's an A plant. They're going to waste all of their time trying to retake the wrong bomb site. Henry, they've been bamboozled.
They really have. The penny is dropped, and the retake begins right here, right now. Hooksy towards the murder hole, looking for at least a frag here if possible. He'll be dropped, and now 2 players remain. Can they do it? It would be amazing if they can actually pull this one off. The fake plant. It bought so much time in a 3 versus 2.
And with no kits, that time you do not have. You have to run all the way back. Hunter getting a double, JKS getting another one, and I think there's no chance here. With a kit, maybe. Without, absolutely not. What a play from G2.
Unbelievable scenes here. A tactician's dream.
Yes.
The full sell of the A bomb side there. They took the Bay hook, line, and sinker. Everyone was convinced it was an A plan. So far removed from the retake there. It was, what, a 5-on-3. Hunter had to go above and beyond for G2, delivering on all fronts. JKS as well holds strong with the Glock here.
Oh, but Robs is playing, listening for that very flashbang, and he's going to get the dink, but not quite enough. JKS will take him down regardless. Just a huge difference in the firepower of the weaponry there. Roki at the back of bench. Deagle in hand and right down in front. He takes niko out. Delivers the bomb right to him. What is going on? That is disgusting. It should never be possible, but he's found 3 kills. And that is gonna throw the round into question. A 4th one in. Henry. He's breaking the entire universe apart now. It's just Hooksy left. How could this be done? Brokey. He's completely broken the game. Finally caught his twist, and Brokey comes back looking for the Deagle ace. He's got Hooksy in front. He's wasting a couple of bullets, and he finally goes down. But my God, I've never seen anything like it. Ray now trying to salvage this round. Don't let it go. Brokey delivered it to you right to your doorstep. One more bullet and Hooksy's out of it. And Rainey's got to be panicked. He's got to be ice cold here, and instead it's Hooksy. He steals it back, and G2, they keep it alive.
One of the most impressive sequences we've seen all tournament long. 4 Desert Eagle headshots delivered by Brokey, but the round is not picked up. It looked like he didn't stand a chance to even find one here. How he gets that 3rd, I will never know. So much skill on this server.
So I'm sure they would love to get back on track, back to their winning ways. In their minds, they're thinking this is going to be a pretty quick tour in their favor overall.
Yeah, but that idea is diminishing.
It is.
Lots of control for G2 in this round. 2 players in prime position. Niko in the connector, Hooksy in towards ladder room. And a B finish here would be excellent. Niko can control the rotations towards jungle. Hooksy can deny any control towards shore. Start backstabbing as his teammates commit. Ideally smoking off towards the kitchen. And the CTs know they are lacking information right now. So going to take firm control of short. Hooksy sat in the smoke.
He's so close to the edge. Yeah, Shadow's going to be showing. It's a little bit too shallow. And Twist will take him down. Good turnaround for Carrigan. He sees it coming, and now they know. They know everything.
Yeah.
You're right. Niko's meant to catch the rotations, but there might not be any. Twist is going to find Niko on the other side.
He's going toe-to-toe, but the smoke will buy Monoseat a little bit of time and space here. And back towards B, Anders. That's what Carrigan is. As I mentioned, he's only got 5 kills so far. Maybe that's an area you want to bully and see if you can open things up.
Oh, Monacy will find the kill. I was going to say, I thought it was a one-way in the middle that he was looking over and in that window, but the smoke faded. Good to see Monacy. He's got 12 kills, but they need more than that. They need a lot more.
So 5-on-4. Carrigan's actually pushing in towards B here. There's a key fight. I don't think Carrigan has the control of the situation.
That's the bomb.
Hooksy, what have you done?
That's not ideal.
What have you done?
That is not ideal, Henry.
They've got time to punish this. There's not enough backup for him to do much with it. But this kill was incredibly important. Okay, JK saves the day here. Ooh. And Twist will once again
roll the bomb
make things
forward.
Uncomfortable. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Hooksy, that is an absolute blunder. Walking through with the bomb alone.
That could cost them everything.
Yeah, and this was the round they were looking good to win as well. A 5-on-4 in their favor.
This Molotov is in. Oh, he's going to throw it the other way. They didn't have a smoke or anything, so if he had thrown it and maybe with a little bit of help of a teammate, they could have maybe trapped someone in the corner.
Oh, what do you even do here?
Die is the answer.
Oh,
Twist
no.
just absolutely wrecks them.
It's
a third kill.
It's a real schoolboy error, I'm afraid, Anders, what we'd call it in the UK. You're alone, you've got the man advantage, you want a bit of B info, you want to see what's going on, but you've walked in and you haven't realized. I'm assuming you didn't know he had the bomb. I was going to say Carrigan didn't even have the best position there. He was transitioning to the corner himself. Still had the advantage, which suggests it just wasn't the right play. And it will be FaZe, who can't believe their luck. Twist again, another hat-trick in the round, courtesy of the setup, the alley-oop from Carrigan here. And it was looking so good. They got that opening pick. The man advantage was there. This was a reaction forced out by G2. They wanted these reactions to come through. When you get the opening pick, you expect them. It's full eco otherwise. So this is for series points. niko's been removed early. Oh, rough scenes here now. Limping in towards Palace. JKS will be there alone with no armor.
They are dreaming of that AWP making the difference here.
Modesty hasn't showed up yet, unfortunately.
No, I agree. It's not as dangerous as it normally would be. And he is an insane player in his own right. We know he could do it, but they haven't ever really got the role going. JKS has 17 kills. That's pretty good. He's got the
been
Deagle.
Great. Yeah.
Hunter as well with 19.
They've turned up as a squad. It's been a much better performance, but some of the rounds that they have given up, handed over at points, that's been the difference maker here. If they somehow win this round, all bets are off. They're right back in this, Anders. They can win it. Bear in mind, like, we're maybe being unfair here. It's a Monacy Orb. Like,
Monacy Orb, a couple of Deagles.
Crazy things can happen.
If you're on the G2 side, if you're a fan, you need to cross your fingers right now and hope that it works out. He actually did get the tag on Rops, but he gets to leave. Oxy and Hunter, they bring it back a little bit. 30 seconds here. USP's out, and Brokey's got no fear at all in winning that fight. Goes straight for it. Hunter, it doesn't matter. The bomb is on the other side, and he's only got 20 seconds. He could save the M4, and that is about it. It will be 15 on the side of FaZe. He is so far away from the action. Unless they face him and fight him both at the same time, he can't. He doesn't have the time for
that. Would be one with the history books if they were to do that, but it will be Twist to confirm the round and maybe even the series. So close. Yet so far it feels like 4 rounds in a row, certainly possible. It's difficult to put this team to bed.
They might have won the round if it tags the wall. You could see it going through the frame of the window.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Robs dies, and it's going to be a very different round.
Your weaker fraggers, your in-game leaders, patrolling the B bomb site, and for now it's towards top of middle. CT's inquiring about an opening frag, and they will be
another nade
finding
it.
Yeah, and that's huge. What a man to take down.
They just take him out. They say, we know how dangerous he could be. Just get rid of him before you even fire that AK in the middle. Devastating news.
It really is, Anders. 5-on-4, series points. FaZe Clan have really shown up today. A great team performance. The star shining brightly. JKS, potential of a double there. Trey doesn't help them out too much. It's something. Bomb still down towards top of middle. A shot rattles off towards connector. Follow-up grenade as well. Should do some damage. Doesn't quite connect as we hit the 1 minute mark. Good flashbangs.
Yeah, good awareness for Brokey, realizing that if there is an AWP in there, why would you want to make the jump? Why not just be safe and throw the grenade instead? 50 seconds, a little bit of movement here. Twist into the middle. He could get himself killed. Hunter, he hears it, but he's making footsteps on his own, and he can't catch him. That is close. He almost had an opportunity to bring it back into a 3-on-3. Hooksy trying to peek this, but it's right into the crosshair. He offered himself up to Robs. And this might be done, Henry. Monacy alone in a 1 versus 4.
Here, a star started
past them. That's going to be a free kill on Monacy, but JKS is right there. Spins around for the headshot. Still, chaos as they were trying to set up for something. They probably were going to find, you're right, that empty ramp, but Carrigan has made them think twice.
Well, that is absolutely massive from Carrigan. Twit's up next here, defending towards the squeaky door. Nothing he can do about that beautiful shot coming in from JKS. This round is back on.
10 seconds. They need to move so fast. Oh, they get the kill. Hunter keeps it going. And they can't even get the bomb plant because JKS is going to get the kills instead. With almost no time left. Panic on FaZe. They were trying to stop the bomb, and they end up all of them going down.
It was looking so good for FaZe after the Carrigan inquiry towards the lobby position. JKS, though, with this Desert Eagle, a magnificent sequence, manages to get 2 opening frags, and you're right, the time was dangerously low. 4 upgraded to his Galils, as you mentioned. So they actually have a pretty decent array of weaponry, but it's HooXi towards that heart this time, coming out on top as the in-game leaders clash.
Yeah, no head armor, I think, on Carrigan, so he got popped immediately. Same is true for Twist and Rain in this one. It's always very exciting and hard to predict when a game starts like this, where it's just so much back and forth, and Twist is going to be taking down JKS, so it's right back into a 4 versus 4. They still have another rifle on Rain that nobody knows about yet. Another M4 to play around with. They're going to be making their way outside.
Well, CT presence focusing towards lower right now. You can see them coordinating themselves towards Secret. It's going to be Twist and Brokey. They've got a Desert Eagle leading the charge here. Twist behind him with the M4. Will they predict the possibility of 2 players here on the other side? Twist will find one. Doing a great job here, lighting them up as he gets the hat trick. Saving the round here. And it looks like the Force Buy will be successful once again. HooXi with an impossible task here, but he does get the first frag.
Stops the ace from Twist. He actually had the quad kill. He was hunting for it. It's going to be Rain to take on over, but there's nothing more delightful than watching Mr. Van Dalken show up with that kind of mechanics. It's what he's known for. It's what he does time and time again so well. This is so crisp.
Yeah. Really. This time it's going to be Rob to defend. Bit of a legend of the ramp from Bahunter. Best him this time. And that's going to be the cue to just pounce down towards the lower bomb side. Might just go for the straight up smoke either side, plant the bomb. There are the smokes and Rain. I don't think he can push it.
I doubt it as well. It's so risky to try and do that, and he's going to get taken down. They were well aware Brokey will fall next, and they still have JKS with the Tech-9 who was playing on this position, so even if things spiral out of control, he could have flanked them, he could have done something, but Carrigan and Twist are already making their way out. So G2 will steal around back again. Back we go.
I can't believe that. And it's such a clean round as well. They barely take any damage. You could see there wasn't a ton of utility thrown at the start towards ramp. They were relatively open to push through. And the problem is, if you give a kill away that quickly, like the first 15 seconds of the round, if they pounce down towards lower, really difficult to recover from that one. You can see the smokes going down quickly. They've got all their utility, and the CTs have the choice. So I push through a smoke, try and steal a kill away, at least delay them. Rain went for that, doesn't work out from the solo door. And that will be G2 answering back once more. 3. The only way you can win the round is like that as well. That is wild.
100%, and it's only because Modesty low on health. I think if it's a 100% health player, he probably doesn't keep spamming the same spot. He's just shooting all over the place, so he might tag him and never kill him, and the bomb goes down. Oh my god.
We are yet to have a full gun round. It's just back and forth. 4 spies. G2, though, quite a strong one, it has to be said. 3 AKs, a Galil for Hunter. HooXi on the Mac 10.
Brokey's back in CT spawn, but not with an AWP like you sometimes see. He's there with the M4 at range behind the forklift. That's interesting.
Powerful spot. Players like Niko will be exploring their options to get towards the top of heaven, vaulting up. And you might not anticipate a player like Brokey that far back.
It's very hard to see, isn't it? It's one thing if you have a scope on the T side, but obviously just with the raw AK and the coloring of that forklift also making it quite hard to see through at range. So 30 seconds left, Henry. They've really slowed this one down in a massive way. Bombs making its way through. They're trying to get there down to the B bomb side again, but we are down to 20 seconds. And Rain, he's wise to what's coming next. He knows they're going to have to be fast. They can't slow this down.
Well, they heard him rotate. They're aware of Rain's position, but the drop from Carrigan looked like it was good for the double kill, but Monacy will trade out. It's down to Twist now as the time is running so low. Once again, another hat-trick for Twist from main entrance this time as they scramble in towards upper, and that's the 2nd round in a row now where they've lost by virtue of the clock. That is a rough finish.
It is. No bomb plant. And finally, a consecutive round for FaZe. They actually managed to get something going back their way. Twist, obviously, with his multi-spray down. That's everything you could have wanted. But I think even after the first kill, he might have won the round. It might have just been too late to really get the bomb plant down.
Well, he didn't have the time to check all the angles, jiggle all the corners, and they find themselves in a really problematic scenario now. G2 with just a single AK here. Niko will bring out the rifle, see what it can do towards outside, and he's found some spacing at least. His teammates otherwise towards the lobby. So this is a one-man army here.
Yeah, he's trying to be that, but caught in the middle of it. He actually let go of a bullet that somehow caught Rain. So I love niko in this yard on Nuke. It's so sick to watch him work. I don't blame them for trying to do what they did, but this time he just got traded a little bit too soon. They're trying to get down to get the bomb plant, but twist! Oh my god, he's a mechanical god, isn't he? 3 kills once again.
Might pre-fire this.
He's got the right idea. Careful though. They're right on the other side. This is a classic. You pop right through the smoke. Karrigan reads it so well. Gets the dink on Monacy, and it'll be cleaned up at the end. The grenade there from Rain and the shot as well on the Hooksy through the smoke. And that slows it all right down. But it was really Karrigan reading the start of that round in a very good way.
Yeah, he did an absolute boatload of damage there. Very aware of what could potentially be behind that smoke. 3 Ts to be exact. He takes down one, dinks another, gets a good nade off as well. And this round looks completely tied up. We are going to have FaZe finding the last couple of kills and no problem whatsoever. So yeah, Karrigan only with 1 frag there, but he delayed them for so long. He did a ton of damage as they came out, enabling Rain to get a nice little spray down from main entrance as he gets 3 kills in total. And it will be 6-3 as FaZe continue to stretch their legs here. Here's the replay of Karrigan's efforts. And you can see the grenade taking down Monacy as well. 2 assists from Karrigan there. As Twist, big spray down. He's already conditioned them to know that he is going beast mode. As we'll see Brokey open things up. The aggression continues here on the CT side, pushing out towards T-Red. Needs to try and get out safely though. We've got Hunter sniffing out his prey, but taking a lot of damage from these grenades here. Brokey will deploy a smoke as Hunter sprays him down.
Yeah, good effort for Hunter.
No.
Oh, and he checks right down below, but a nice setup with Rain being able to catch that when return. It kind of keeps it in 3-on-3. Rain goes down to Hooksy, finding a kill. His 4th kill. This Karrigan coming straight back into it, so a quick 2-on-2, I was going to say, but they keep trading. Back and forth they go. He leaves Monacy on his own with a minute on the clock in a 1 versus 2.
We'll see what he can make of it, Anders. He's got a couple of flashes and a Molotov. FaZe Clan have done very well to hold on to this one after Hunter's efforts there from the silo. What a pre-fire. Down beneath him.
I don't know if we'll get the replay, but the first kill that Brokey gets outside, I mentioned this a couple of the other days. You see him jump as he is reloading the AWP to look up on the silo. And again, it's just, I think it's so worth noticing if you appreciate some of the, the finer details of Counter-Strike. It's so fun to see how much a good AWPer will make, even if the moments where he can't even fire his rifles, he's still finding something. Monacy. It's possible. 20 seconds. Karrigan is annoyingly close by to put some pressure onto him, but he does not have any grenades to really do anything. He's going to be walking up, and Monacy makes the jump. He's no idea, but he still gets the rifle out just in time. Finds Karrigan. That's outrageous. And now Rop's trying to come in from the high ground. He's got that AWP. Still lives for the first one and running for the flames. I think Monacy's realized, yeah, I can play for time. He can't block me out. That Molotov is the last one that he had. He doesn't have another one to pick up, but he just runs straight for it. Rob's able to catch him. The silent drop down. Monacy read it. What a 1 versus 1 at the end, but it is Rops from the ramp who comes up with a big round.
I can't believe Rops comes out on top of that one. It was really well played from Monacy, trying to get ahead of him, trying to peek before he even touched the bomb there. It's a nice idea, one you don't expect. And this is how it all kicked off. So that's the jump you were talking about, right? When he's just pulling the charging handle, jumping behind T-Red, and at that point you can know where a second peek will look like. So there it is, Rops.
Running out here and shooting people in the face, so I'm sure that's what he's thinking. I'm sure that's what he wants as well. Difficult though. Smoke is up and Rain almost going down.
Exchanging bullets through the smokes. It's niko that comes out on top though. Rain catches a couple of strays down to 22 points of health. We've got 50 seconds remaining. G2 have not handled the clock too well, so we'll see where they finish up here. Bomb towards Squeaky for now. Flashbang towards the heart as Brokey will drop down. Has to be the upper attack here.
30 seconds. They have a couple of grenades. You could see one of the players up on the T roof to throw some flashbangs, I'm assuming, through the ceiling. And that's how they're going to try and set it up. The first flash, completely unflashed there. Rob's able to get a couple of kills, and Brokey will get one more. niko and Monacy are left, but only for a minute. Rops is doing amazing work once again. He's up to 14, tied up with Twist. Oh my god, this is looking so good for them. Between Rops and Twist, they're just doing so much work at the moment. And he's coming in, it's not Jenny from the block, it's Rops from the ramp, Henry. He's doing amazing work.
That's some of your best work there, Anders. Yeah, I don't know. That was like just the meat grinder set up towards the upper bomb side. G2, as you mentioned, trying to make those picks towards outside. Not really been finding anything. They've been locked out. Do a little bit of damage. They fall back. And then it's just quite a lackluster upper for their depth. And now FaZe looking very confident indeed. It's Carrigan launching himself in towards the hut, but it actually starts to fall apart. As G2 now surely have this round in the bag. They got a 5-on-3 to kick things off. But Twist, he will not be silenced. Brokey will chime in as well to back up this upper bomb site, and they've somehow stolen the advantage away. I can't bloody believe it. 5-on-3, the round's falling apart, and it's done. Niko, can't believe it. And I can't believe it.
They can guess where he is. He almost always
here,
plays
right?
out here. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be too surprised. There's a reason they call him the Magician. Twist, absolutely on-point mechanics to try and get the round back. It's so lightning fast when it happens.
He just saw G2 in half with that one.
Yes.
Disappearing act. But this is the sort of round Niko can win, Anders. We joked about it before when he had 13 HP. This is a 3v1. He hasn't got the bomb, unfortunately, but there's enough time. Twist and Brokey are half HP. If he can bring this into a quick 1v1, have a chance to recover the bomb, you never know, but let's see what he can make of it. Oh, there it is. There we go. All right, now this round's on.
There's no way.
What are you saying, Niko?
He has to win this. 22 seconds. That shot is going to be replayed in Brokey's mind tonight. He's going to remember that one. Niko running out of time, though. He's picked up the bomb. Remember, he is a god at manipulating this time. 10 seconds, he runs for it. Tries to see if he can do it. Molotov behind him. Oh, he's slowing it down. Can he actually make it? I doubt it.
Yeah, I think he can. I think he's
got it. He's just barely got it, Henry.
Oh, my God. That is unbelievable, Anders. He can actually pull this one off now. Where does Twist reposition? I think he's gone ramp.
Yes, he has. He's down on that side. He's got no idea. He's been completely outplayed. Niko just waiting. You could see in Twist movement, he's never thinking that he's going to be in that control room. He's looking if the door is open. He's already got the evidence. That's where he has to be. He tries to flash. He wants to check it. And Niko's all the way on the other side. Only thing he has to worry about is a fast defuse, but that's not even happening. I think Twist has already lost it now. He doesn't have time to come off that bomb. He has to hold it down. Niko with a clutch. Here, it's his playground. Rain trying to take a bit of an off angle, crouched in. He's very locked in here, but the AWP actually takes away all of the attention. Hooksy with one and a double in return. Right. Is very good.
We haven't said Hooksy's name too much. Massive contribution there. Double kill, and somehow that AWP shot doesn't connect. A bullet to the thigh for JKS, and finally Rops will take him down. Quite uncomfortable though. You can see they've lost a lot of vision outside. And they'll be going down towards Secret. Final round of this first half. The pick of G2. They have not looked their best. 20 seconds remaining, Anders. This one's going to be awkward once again.
And a very strange reposition for Ops that I don't think G2 will expect. If you know the AWP is on ramp, you're expecting it to stay there. I don't think you're thinking it's going to fall into this really tight spot. So, bomb plan comes through. Monacy and Hunter. Niko gave them a round on his own. They need to step it up and win this one. This fifth round is everything to G2 right now. I guarantee it. And Monacy is about to get shot down. He's way out in the open. Oh, he does spot the gun barrel, but Carrigan on top of the silo. It's just Hunter left.
Hunter, what have you got for us? Another 3 versus 1 required here. The bomb not planted for him, to say the very least. It looks like we might be done here, and it's an absolutely epic performance from FaZe. G2 needs to answer back, bite back, perhaps, as we'll see Carrigan making his way towards main entrance. Molotov on the roof. And the smoke is down. First bullet deployed. It's Hunter with a crisp shot. Fanny Carrigan and Niko will chime in as well to take down Rain. So they've got the early advantage here. 5-on-3, but plenty of these have fallen apart.
Yeah, there's still ways to lose this, although every single kill is going to make that more unlikely. Hunter, the mechanics are beautiful, and he's going to get a couple of kills behind it. 11-5. G2 winning the pistol on the second half now. We saw in the first half, pistols didn't really matter.
Yeah.
You have to keep it going.
It's a good point. It begs the question, though, with no bomb going down, will they be buying up in the third or forcing in the second? I can give you...
Grenade, is it going to be well timed? It's a little bit early. They were a little bit further back. Hard to find those ROPs with a kill on Hooksy, who was out on a wild adventure. How did he get so deep into lobby?
Well,
ROPsy, look at how paranoid he is that someone's going to find him.
It's a bit of a bonus round, I guess you can call it that, with the success they've had. So they're trying to collapse in towards the lobby, steal a kill away with that MP9. It hasn't worked out. Now, it's not the end of the world. They still have plenty of resources going forward. They can still potentially win this round. But FaZe Clan making light work of the outside area. They found themselves in a 4-on-2. A minute remaining as well. They still have the majority of their molotovs and smokes here. A few flashbangs as well.
Look at how Carrigan is playing this one. And they're actually throwing a smoke, I think, to bait someone into Carrigan's point of view here. So Twist just kind of like, you know, saying, yeah, you want to come take a look? This is actually something that niko tried to do a lot in the first half, and nobody ever really bit. niko spent a lot of time in these positions, and no one from the CT side ever showed up to walk into his crosshair, which was really a little bit of frustration for him. See if Carrigan is going to get rewarded instead. He certainly needs it.
Well, he's faked the idea that they're going towards heaven. Molotov that position, flashbangs from outside as well, but no one's checking the CT vent. Hunter can't believe his luck as he's overlooked. He will find 2 frags, but it wasn't quite enough there. Bear in mind, that was a 4-on-2 situation. Yes. So they did have the manpower to answer back quickly, but got a little bit dicey for them there. 12-7, big round for them to win. But as mentioned, there was a bit of a bonus round for G2, pushing in towards the lobby in a frantic manner. Hooksy offers himself up, then a double kill towards outside was found. And at that point,
that you would want on him,
yeah,
especially in this position.
So 4 players of our helmets, no kits, barely any utility, but they do have firepower here. Monacy knows he'll be challenged momentarily. Smokes down as he has to reposition. Flashbangs deployed as well. niko feeling brave as he goes through the smoke. He is punished. Rain gets the best of him this time. And Monacy with a gap and a no-scope. How does he answer back in that manner?
That is so bold, isn't it? He could have just as well got sprayed down in return. If he misses the shot, who knows what happens, but it's enough to get the kill in return. 4 versus 3. Carrigan dropped quite low on health as well. This round is not over yet. But for G2, if they lose it, you can already tell the money is not there for it. FaZe would be at 13. It's almost winning the map here if FaZe can win this one round.
Yeah, it's a good point. And it's a difficult one to recover as well. Hooksy positioned himself towards Squeaky. He's trying to tuck himself in on the right, but the timings elude Manders. It all falls apart, and now another 4-on-2 ensues. Monacy's still alive, though. Hunter joins him, but they're in the same position with no utility. A single flashbang between them, but Monacy, he's posted up. Will drop down. Nice silent drop here. And a better shot from Robs, unfortunately. Fancy footwork. But they do find him. And Hunter has been detected as well. So sure, he gets an opening frag, but if anything, this gives up his positioning.
I feel like that defense really could have worked, because
yeah,
I think the only thing FaZe had was the one smoke that they still have on Robs. So I don't think they could have done a lot to stop that heaven position, especially once one of them is dropped down. So there might have been a way for that 2-on-4 to work out. But yeah, Robs just with a blinding shot. He's been playing so well. He's got 18 kills. It's 20 on Twist and then 18 on Hunter as well on the other side of the board. But still, 13 on the side and just a 1 M4 save for now.
Like you said, the final financial ramifications of this round are significant.
Yeah.
They'll only be getting, I believe, $1,900 per player into the next round on top of their 0 after fully investing the previous ones. A Hunter saves an M4. And now, like, this is a really difficult spot to be in because you can buy next round. If you're playing by the book, you should take a full eco here. Allow it to go 14-7, then you can buy up into the next one. You could force around this M4, but it'd be pistols and a single rifle. You're almost certainly not going to win that round, and it will be GG. So, 3 rounds in a row. G2 picking themselves up. A weak buy here in round number 22. They've got 3 smokes to operate with as we hit the 1-minute 40 mark. niko using the smoke as a one-way, hoping he can open things up towards Twists on Silo.
Not a bad idea necessarily, but he doesn't want to stick around forever. He's a bit worried that they could be getting closer up front, so has to respect that fact and just fall a little bit further back. He's, good jumping right past. That is almost Rain getting himself killed for no reason. That's a bit careless. Monacy nearly gets sprayed down for the smoke. He's trying to get there. He wants to help out niko, but the end result, they both go down instead.
Amazing awareness there. They're spamming Monacy smoke, obviously very aware of his tendencies, and a double kill comes through. Another 4 versus 2 now. JKS will pull one back, but that gives up his positioning. And Twist will punish. Just Hunter remaining as they hunt for map point. On G2's pick here, Hunter once again impossible scenario, and Twist seems to have his number all day long. Beautiful shot as he gets himself another hat trick. 24 kills in total, 10 deaths, Anders. Wow.
Yeah. He came in real strong in this game. In that early back and forth, he had so many triple kills, I think, in the space of like 4 or 5 rounds. He had a couple of triple, 1 quad kill as well. Just a lot of it built in that early stage, and then he never really looked back after that.
Yeah, well, we're 22 rounds in, he's 24 frags up.
Yeah, it feels like the era of winning the odd rounds kind of left the match for the minute here. They're pretty locked in at the moment. FaZe doesn't look like they're giving up really much of anything. JKS already taking a fair bit of damage here. G2 in a position where they would need to win 8 rounds with no mistakes made to even get it into overtime. It's been done before, but it's a rare sight. Yeah, the combination of Twist and Robs playing as well as they are, and everyone else also, they're not that far behind really the rest of the FaZe squad, so they just have a really amazing setup at the moment, don't they?
Well, the only thing that's gone wrong for them is the pistols, Anders. So that's pretty good news. Not a bad headline to have here, as JKS will hold on for dear life. This time, steals a kill away, and it's to drop down as well, so a lot of work to do. He's actually at 16 points of health, so he's done incredibly well to stay alive here.
Okay.
We'll join them, and maybe this one continues a little longer.
Yeah, that makes it a little bit interesting. The MP9's chewing up FaZe quicker than you would have expected. Rob's gonna fake the bomb. Hope that there's gonna be at least one that overextends, because it is a 2-on-4. So they really want to try and make it preferably a 2-on-2 or something like that before they really go for the plant. And he's gonna give it another crack here, but it's only 12 seconds left. So there's the kill. He's deleted Hunter, and they get Hooksy as well. Rain comes in the last possible second to help them out, but it's still up to Robs. He's on his own back here against the scouts, and now also the AWP. 1 versus 2. Robs could do it. There's the click on one. I think he sees. I think he knows.